Now moving on, we look at C, part 1. Outline 3 benefits of applying price to funds from operation, PFFO, and price to adjusted funds from operation, PAFFO multiple in the valuation of real estate investment trusts and real estate operating companies there. Well, we can be able to provide them those points is because price to adjusted funds from operations generally are easy to understand and compute like that. So we can be able to say that they are the expectations for growth in AFFO are relatively understood and popular within the investment community. So we can say that AFFO and PFFO and PAFFO, and we can be able to say reflect expectations of growth. Reflect expectations of growth and are popular in the investment community. That we can also say that it is to look at the point over there is that we can say that risk in the real estate is actually factored in the model. 2. Risk in the real estate is adequately factored in within the model. For PFFO and PAFFO. Number 3, we can say it has a blend between theory and practice. It has or factors, it considers the blending between theory and practice. That is it for part 1. Part C, part 2 is that says that a financial analyst has gathered the following information relating to a real estate investment trust, a REIT. So we have non-straight rent, we have depreciation, recurring maintenance type capital expenditure and lease commission there. You have adjusted funds from operation. Adjusted funds from operation per share is 3.32 required. The REITs fund from operation per share, or the FFO per share. So now we first of all need to get the FFO, and in this case, getting the FFO requires some adjustments. So we are saying that getting the FFO, or the funds from operations, like that, and we are saying the FFO, or this we can put FFO over there, is given as AFFO, or adjusted funds from operation. We add recurring maintenance type, if there is any, plus recurring maintenance type expenditure, recurring maintenance type capital expenditure, and then we also add non-cash rent over there. So we add non-cash rent like that. So we are saying, adding non-cash rents, we have the AFFO, we've already been given to us over there. The adjusted funds from operation is 3,320,000, 3,320,000, plus recurring maintenance type, 550, 350. Then we add the non-cash rent. Non-cash rent is 207,430. So that we can be able to get the FFO of how much? So we have 3,320,000 plus 550, 350 plus 207,430. 4,077,780. That is the funds from operation. However, we are being asked to get the funds from operations per share. That means we can see that we've been given the adjusted funds from operations of 3,320,000 and the adjusted funds from operations per share. So we can say adjusted funds from operations per share is equals to AFFO divided by shares outstanding. Adjusted funds from operation divided by shares outstanding. So that means we already have the adjusted funds from operations per share, and I can see that is 3.32, and we have the adjusted funds from operation there as 3,320,000, like that. So can we be able to get the number of shares? Yes. Those number of shares is what we're going to divide these funds from operations by, so that we can be able to get the funds from operations per share. So let's do that together. We say we can be able to say the shares outstanding. Shares outstanding is given as AFFO divided by AFFO per share, like that. So we are saying it is the AFFO 3,320,000. That we divide by the AFFO per share 3.32. 32 looks like 1 million. It's good to always confirm. So we have 3,320,000 divided by 3.32. We have 1 million shares, and those 1 million shares is what we are going to divide the 4 million against there. So we are saying we have FFO per share is given as 4,777,780, like that. We divide by 1 million, like that. So that means it looks like 4.077 per share, like that. That's how you get the funds from operations per share.